Sitting in studio with me, special guest and Jacqueline Porro, the Executive Director of the Talking Information Center, or TIC, which we mention on a very regular basis. They're right in the building with us, and they perform, as I like to say, they're in the business of helping people. Isn't that true, Jacqueline?
Yes, thank you for having me. Good morning. We are in the business of helping people. We help people be part of their community. We help people gain independence, and our listeners are primarily blind, print impaired, or vision impaired.
And that's right. And TIC gives them a connection to news, entertainment, and information all through the voices of volunteer readers. It's not something manufactured by a digital voice or a computer. It's the human voice, which really makes a difference.
Yes. We actually have our own TIC community. Our volunteers are very much a part of the TIC family, and we care very much about our listeners.
And that's right. And you have several hundred volunteers and a very small professional staff that runs everything. And it's amazing. The amount of programs, is it something like, over 300 a week, individual programs?
Yes, we have over 300 programs a week. We run 7 days a week, 24 hours a day.
And, when you say this, it almost makes me think of like Santa's elves down there, making things, working on things, reading things,
That's
and
right.
fixing equipment, doing whatever it takes to keep it going. And everything is very good quality, very interesting. And when I hear from the listeners, every once in a while you get a chance to meet some of the folks or hear from them, they always talk about that human connection. A lot of the listeners, as I remember, are elderly. Mm-hmm. And I believe they said if you have one disability, there's a pretty good chance that you have more than one.
That's right. That's right. And this is just an opportunity to have another friend in the room for people that might be unable to get out for some reason, difficulty with a ride perhaps, or shut in because of age or of health. This is just another way to have a friend in the room.
And that's terrific. Now, this, of course, we're always looking to raise money because it's a nonprofit, and we, get some help from the state, but a lot of it comes through private donations. And right now, there's something very special going on. You've launched your annual appeal.
We did. Our annual appeal kicked off on November 15. We have a very strong goal of $20,000 by December 31st. We're well on our way thanks to a matching grant by Tiny & Sons. They are matching every dollar up to $3,000 that comes in by Friday at 11:59 p.m.
Okay, so that's important to get that in there. If people want to find out more about TIC or they want to donate money, what's the best and easiest way to do it?
The best and easiest way to do it is to go to our website, ticnetwork.org, or you can go on our socials, and there's links to our website where you can do an online donation.
When you talk to some of the listeners, and I know you've had a chance to do that as well, what do they tell you? Why is TIC so important to them?
I think TIC is very important to people because it lends them an opportunity to find information about their community, and people want to be a part of their community. It also is important to people that they don't listen to computerized voices. They begin to know who's going to read them, the New York Times or the Boston Herald or the book that they're very interested in at the moment. Mm-hmm. And they look forward to that. We have one listener who wrote to us and told us about how he needed to get on a schedule, and the day and the night were not differentiated for him very well because of his sight.
Sure.
And he said that having the book hour at 7:00 at night set his day straight. It was just a great thing to hear from us that we're making a difference in some small way every day.
And I know that there have been some unusual programs that you've had there, such as I think it was Cooking in the Dark.
Yes.
Things that we take for granted. It's like, okay, so if somebody does not have vision, how would they safely prepare a meal? I know there was one woman who specifically spoke about, and I remember this at one of the benefits, of she heard it was about a way to differentiate the types of medication that you're taking. Mm-hmm. And because of the method that she had learned and heard about on TIC, she said it actually prevented her from doing something that could have been life-altering.
Right. There is an immeasurable amount of independence that comes from having access to information. And that is what we're doing on a daily basis.
That's wonderful. And of course, you're always looking for donations to help continue this mission forward.
That's right.
Tell our listeners again how they can find more information and contribute to the cause of TIC.
Thank you so much. TICnetwork.org. You can go online and make a donation. It's very easy to navigate the website. Or you can go on our socials. There's QR codes. There's also links just to get to our website to make a donation.
That's terrific. And again, this is Jacqueline Porro. She is the Executive Director of TIC, or the Talking Information Center. Thanks so much for joining us today.
Thank you for having me.
You're welcome.
Thank you.